this week. The Kiwi bots need a little sunscreen.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's toasty to be out there.
I guess a question I have is someone controlling the Kiwi bot behind
Excellent
the scenes,
question.
or is it just like doing it?
Out there doing
Bunch
stuff.
of GPS.
Or
That's
like, is it remote control? Because if so, then it's not as cool to me.
Well, you'll have to stand by for the full story.
That's right.
Coming up later.
It's a full story.
Keep paying attention.
So that was like a tease to the story. Do you remember at Linden State they had something called strips of fire chicken wings?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It was the only good thing they had.
Yeah, it's like the best food they had by
Aside
far.
from the education.
And I was gonna say, if
Where
I
was
could
that?
get those delivered to my dorm room, oof, I don't know. Probably
Would've been
not
a different world for you.
Not a great. No mediums, I'll tell you that. Not workout. Guys, it is soupy out. 74 in Portland, 72 in Wiscasset. Dew points, crazy high. 74 in Lewiston as well. And we got a lot of thunderstorm. Actually, we don't have a lot of thunderstorm activity. We have one intense batch of thunderstorms moving through the state right now. And this has really fairly prolific lightning for the Northeast. You see this type of lightning down in Louisiana, sometimes the Gulf Coast, but you don't see it much around here. So going through Ogunquit, Kennebunk, this is about to roll into Portland, and it's gonna ruin a lot of people's days. People walking around out there not really knowing, but this is gonna be downpours, a lot of heavy lightning, and it continues to move off to the north and east. This model missed it. It was off by 4 hours, pretty significant. Had that cluster coming in around 8 o'clock tonight. We talk sometimes about how even small scale models just can't quite nail pop-up showers and thunderstorms, and that's going to be pertinent when we talk about tomorrow's forecast as well. So these showers and storms die down by about midnight tonight, probably earlier for most of us. After that, we're in the mid 60s, couple of upper 50s in the mountains. And then tomorrow we've got a front draped over us. There will be some periods of sunshine. There will be some chances of showers. This particular model, I think, is fairly bearish with it. There's not many showers. I think there'll be a few more popped around the coastline, especially. Better weather the farther inland you head away from that front, which is sitting right here. It's still sitting here overnight Saturday into Sunday. And then Sunday is a cloudier day and there will be showers, but I think it looks better than it did a few days ago when it was almost just teetering on it being a rainy day all day. I think there'll be showers in the afternoon into the evening, but it's not a terrible day. So that's that front coming through. We actually do get some relief from the humidity on the backside. Not Monday, it's still showery, but Tuesday our air mass goes down a little bit. Temperatures and dew points both go down. Hurricane Lee, Cat 5 hurricane, absolute buzzsaw right now. It did close up the eye, which is kind of a good sign, just east of the Lesser Antilles right now. Continues to be a storm that we have to watch. Good model agreement early and then questionable model agreement after. I'd say there was a tiny bit of an eastward trend overnight in the models, which I like to see, but I don't think it was enough to make me feel great about it. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One is that this ridge that's going to help steer it, if it's just misplaced on the models by a couple of 100 miles, it makes a huge difference as to where Lee goes. The other problem is we've got another storm. Oh, I missed where it was. It's called Margot, that's going to try to interact a little bit with Lee as we head into next week. And that gets really complicated too. So I continue to feel like chances are that this misses us, but I'm not willing to write it off yet. So, guys, I'm watching every model run, like it's winter, just one by one. But we just don't have the clear picture yet. And I think if you check back on Monday, you're going to have a clearer picture of where we're at. Because by then, the forecast error goes down and we start to feel better about it. But, at this point, unless something really drastic changes, it's kind of New England or no one. Like I don't think this thing is highly unlikely to turn to the Carolinas or the Mid-Atlantic, so if this impacts the U.S. mainland, it's probably going to be us.
Okay.
So
yeah, you've been so busy.
I know, isn't it weird when you see me over there like
Working.
So quiet.
no? See, why are you going to take it there?
We all paused like that was the word.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Thank you, Keith.